Quarry is a new exploration and adventure game developed by Drizzle Games that offer players a unique and immersive gaming experience. The game takes place in a deserted quarry where the player is tasked with discovering the mysteries of the area and uncovering the secrets that lie within. This review will explore the game's features, mechanics, graphics, and overall gameplay experience. First and foremost, the game's graphics are impressive. The Quarry boasts an impressive visual design that brings the world to life in the way that is both beautiful and haunting. The Quarry is filled with a variety of environmental details, from the rusting machinery to the overgrown foliage, which creates a sense of atmosphere that draws the player in. The game's lighting effects are also noteworthy, with dynamic shadows and naturalistic lighting that gives the world a sense of depth and realism. In terms of gameplay, the Quarry offers a mixture of exploration, puzzle solving, and survival mechanics. The player must navigate the environment, searching for clues and tools that will help them progress. The game's puzzles are cleverly designed and require a mix of logic and exploration to solve. The survival aspect of the game adds a layer of tensions, as the player must manage their resources carefully to avoid starving or becoming dehydrated. This combination of mechanics keeps the gameplay fresh and engaging throughout the experience. The Quarry story is developed gradually as the player progresses through the game. The player takes on the role of a survivor stranded in the quarry. Most uncover the truth behind their predicament. The story is delivered through a series of audio logs and environmental storytelling, which adds to the game's impressive atmosphere. The game's narrative is a slow-burning mystery that keeps the player engaged and curious throughout the experience. One of the standout features of Square is sound design. The game audio is impressive and evocative, with ambitious sound that makes the player feel as though they are truly alone in the quarry. The game's soundtrack is also a highlight, with a mix of eerie and appealing themes that add to the emotional impact of the game's story. Overall, The Quarry is a highly enjoyable and immersive game that offers a unique and memorable experience. Its impressive graphics, clever puzzles, and engaging story make it a must-play for fans of exploration and adventure games. The game's survival mechanics add a layer of challenge that keeps the gameplay fresh, while its sound design and soundtrack create a sense of atmosphere that draws the player into the world. If you are looking for a game that offers a unique and memorable experience, The Quarry is definitely worth checking out. The Quarry is a first-person exploration game developed by Dem Game Company that takes place in the desolate and mysterious landscape. Players take on the role of a person stranded in a seemingly abandoned quarry and must navigate through the area to discover the secrets that lie within. This review will explore the game's features, mechanics, graphics, and overall gameplay experience. First and foremost, the game's graphics are simple yet effective. The bleak, minimalist environment creates an eerie atmosphere that sets the tone of the game's explorations. The game's sound design also deserves praise, as it effectively conveys the feeling of isolation and unease that permeates the game's world. In terms of gameplay, The Quarry is a slow-paced game that emphasizes explorations and puzzle solving. Players must explore the quarry to uncover clues and solve puzzles that will lead them closer to the game's ultimate goal. The puzzles are challenging but never frustrating, and they require a mix of critical thinking and observation to solve. The game's controls are straightforward and easy to learn, which allows players to focus on the game's exploration and puzzle-solving aspects.